Hello, it's Turbo here. A few you people were asking how I did the soft body physics in CryEngine 3. I said I'd make a video, so I'm making it now. Load up any level. So for those of you who subscribe, should know what this is. It's a part of my GoldenEye remake for CryEngine. It's still early, not nearly finished, but onto the subject. Soft body physics, deformable materials. So I'll show you a quick example of what that actually means. I shoot it and it bends according to where I shoot. I'll also show the vehicle crushing it. So this is mesh, so you'd assume it would just flatten and bend, which it does. It's a pretty neat trick. And the good thing is you don't even need to come out of CryEngine to make it. So on to making it, you need to go Entity, Physics, and you need to select Cloth, drag it in. Don't worry, it's underneath the terrain, and lift it up. So just position it and scale it. So try and make it as big as what you want. That seems to be a good size. I'll stick with that, I think. Let me see. Right, we need to change the dampening to 300 and enter. So the dampening basically makes the cloth not move back to its original position, it just stays where it is when it's contacted. So I'll change the material from the cloth material to the mesh. That didn't work. I'll find the source. It's in here somewhere. Mesh. That's it. Apply. So now the cloth is metal fence mesh. And I'll just drag it over here into the light, get a better look. So this is the basis of what we're doing. Switch it on, show you it deforms. Fantastic. And the other side, of course. Problem is, I can walk right through it. That's not realistic. So we need to put an object in between the mesh to make it physical. So we're back to Entity, rigid body, material. Comes as default as a sphere. You want to change it, so click on change the model, go to small plane with the proxy, rotate it. It must be the one with the proxy, otherwise it's pointless. Center it and scale it to about the size of the mesh. Can't select. That's it. Alright, that seems fine. Center. Right, so now we want to make this invisible. So just go into the material and take the opacity all the way down, making it invisible. Fantastic. I want to get rid of that shadow, so we'll go back in. I'll remove the shadow from that. No shadow, yep. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. So for this invisible object, we need to adjust the collision settings, we need to allow it to ignore vehicles, because we want the vehicle to drive right through the mesh. But for example, me, the player, shouldn't be able to pass through the mesh because it's physical. Oh, it's alright, it's fine. So I can't go through it. It still deforms when I shoot it. And let's see what happens when I drive a vehicle through it. First, I just want to change this to get rid of those messages when I shoot it. So, from default to metal. Yep, that's fine. Right, I'll drive a car through it just to see what happens. Yeah, that's alright. It's deformed it, but not in the way I'd like. It doesn't look natural. So, right, let me see. I really want to rotate it. Move that a bit back there. Right, now select the mesh. Rotate it. The axis is at the bottom. Works better than the axis being at the top, so I've rotated them. The invisible object behind the soft body physics material, you move it closer to the material, it makes the deformation less. You move it further away from the material, it makes it more, as you will see. I actually want to change this from a mesh to solid metal for yeah. Oh, wrong one. Ah, that's better. Right, so that's solid metal. And I can see here the invisible proxy. The closer it is to the metal, the less damage. The further away, the more damage. Group it, duplicate it, like it's two gates. Okay, now we'll crash into it. Forgive my driving skills. Right, back a bit. Driving it. That's better. So, it's done a fair bit of damage. You can also still shoot it. And it deforms. So that's it. That's how it's done. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty cool. And thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye.